They told you to attract it, to visualize it, to write it down until your hand cramped, to feel it as if it's already yours. But what if I told you, the very act of trying to attract something is the very thing keeping it away? This is the hidden paradox no one mentions, the spiritual illusion of attraction. Because the moment you believe you must pull something into your life, love, abundance, purpose, you're quietly affirming that it's not here now, that it lives somewhere outside of you. And that single belief forms the vibrational distance between you and the reality you wish to live. In the quantum realm, that distance is everything. The universe doesn't respond to wanting. It responds to being. The field isn't a cosmic shopping catalog. It's a mirror, one that reflects your frequency with flawless precision. Every time you long for something, you broadcast lack. Every time you chase, you vibrate from the absence of what you seek. And the field, loyal, neutral, unjudging, reflects that signal right back. This is where so many get stuck. They speak affirmations but radiate doubt. They meditate in the morning, then spend the rest of the day in fear and hurry. They say they believe, but their energy tells a different story. And so life repeats. The same cycles, the same stuck patterns, the same waiting. But here's the awakening. You never had to attract what you already are. You don't magnetize what's far away. You merge with what's already here. Everything you desire already exists, not as fantasy, but as frequency. In the quantum field, infinite versions of you already coexist, like channels on a radio. You're not summoning something new. You're simply tuning into a reality that's already transmitting. This is the shift, from attraction to alignment, from chasing to embodying, from wishing to being. Dr. Joe Dispenza calls it the field of infinite potentials, a dimension where all versions of your life already exist as energy. And when your thoughts, emotions, and identity align with one of those frequencies, reality collapses around that version of you. Not because you forced it, not because you begged for it, but because you became it. So the real work isn't outside of you. It's not about rituals or signs or waiting. It's about coherence, becoming internally consistent with the life you claim you want. It's about feeling now what you used to wait for, thinking now like the version of you who already has it. Not as fantasy, but as energetic accuracy. You're not attracting anything. You're remembering. You're returning. You're retuning to what's already yours. The you who has everything you desire is not ahead of you. It's existing right now, on a nearby frequency. So let me ask you, what if the delay you're feeling isn't divine timing, but vibrational mismatch? What if the universe is already offering what you've asked for, but your current identity is rejecting it because it doesn't yet resonate with your signal? This journey begins not by doing more, but by seeing differently. By waking up to the illusion that you must earn what's already within you. Once that truth lands, the chase ends. The noise quiets, and peace takes over. You were never separate from your dream reality. You were simply tuned to the wrong station. This isn't a video about attracting. It's about collapsing into your truth, into your timeline, into your power. Because the future isn't something you travel to. It's something you transmit. And the quantum field, it's been listening to your frequency all along. What if everything you've ever desired already exists? Not years away, not behind some door, but right here, hidden in a version of now you haven't accessed yet. This isn't poetic metaphor, it's physics. In the classical world, life seems linear, cause then effect. You act, then you see results. But in the quantum world, time doesn't move in a line. It exists as overlapping potentials, all vibrating and waiting for your alignment. In this realm, you don't attract a new life. You tune into it. You access it. You collapse it. At the quantum level, everything exists as both particle and wave. A wave is pure possibility, an infinite field of options until observed. And when a conscious observer focuses on it, it collapses into a specific outcome. That's not philosophy. That's science. The famous double-slit experiment shows it again and again. Reality behaves differently when observed. Your observation isn't passive. It's creative. You don't watch reality happen. You decide what becomes real. That's where manifestation truly begins, not by asking for something, but by becoming the energy that already holds it. Think of your desires like radio stations. The wealth you want, it's a frequency. The love you seek, it's a frequency. Your highest life, it's broadcasting now. But if you're tuned to fear, scarcity, or control, you'll never hear it. Not because it's gone, but because you're out of resonance. Resonance is the master key. Like attracts like isn't just philosophy, it's physics. Every thought, every emotion, every belief has a vibration. And when your inner state matches the vibration of your desired outcome, the field doesn't deliver it, it reflects it. Your identity becomes the broadcast. Your energy becomes the command. Neville Goddard called this assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. It's not pretending, it's embodying. Feeling now what your future self feels naturally. Not as delusion, but as signal. You don't collapse reality by thinking harder. You do it by being truer. This is why people who chase often delay their dreams. The act of chasing vibrates from, I don't have it. And that vibration can only attract more lack, more waiting. When you shift into presence, not forced positivity but genuine coherence, you move from asking to allowing. From effort to flow. From wishful thinking to energetic precision. Reality isn't something outside of you, it's something reflected from your frequency range. Your job isn't to pull it in, it's to tune in. That means feeling whole before proof appears. Feeling loved before love arrives. Feeling abundant before numbers change. It's not delusion, it's alignment. The field doesn't reward patience, it reflects vibration. When your thoughts and emotions align with your desired timeline, reality collapses accordingly. You don't manifest from need, you manifest from knowing. So ask yourself, what am I trying to attract that I haven't yet become? What future am I keeping away by refusing to feel it now? Reality is a mirror, and every true shift begins, not with trying harder, but with tuning deeper. You can't hold a reality your vibration rejects. Even if you get it, it slips away. Because your subconscious will always protect the version of you it believes is true. You can't tune to 101.1 FM while broadcasting 87.5. If your frequency is fear, doubt, or control, you won't pick up the music of your higher timeline. The ego lives in that gap, between who you are and who you think you need to be. It whispers, I'll be happy when. It thrives on lack. But the quantum field doesn't respond to effort, it responds to coherence. And coherence begins when you stop forcing and start trusting. When your heart and mind agree. When your energy matches your words. Bruce Lipton's research in epigenetics reveals this clearly. Your cells respond to your energetic environment. Your biology follows your beliefs. Your life mirrors your emotional baseline. So ask honestly, are you calling in love while vibrating in protection? Are you seeking abundance while embodying scarcity? Are you visualizing peace while anchored in fear? If yes, you're not broken. You're just tuned to the wrong signal. You don't need more willpower. You need more vibrational integrity. Feel it before you see it. Embody it before you prove it. Become it before you believe it. This is where identity work becomes sacred. Ask yourself, how does the version of me who already lives this reality think, feel, and move? What energy do they carry? What do they release easily? These aren't performance questions, they're frequency codes. Every time you embody a fraction of that version, timelines begin to merge. You move from hopping to holding, from chasing to choosing. Each elevated thought, each new reaction, each moment of emotional alignment collapses the space between who you were and who you're becoming. And the universe reads that as readiness. You don't receive what you refuse to become. Not because you're unworthy, but because vibration must match vibration. When you stop creating from absence and start creating from presence, you become the magnet, the match, the mirror. And in the quantum world, that's everything. You won't hear the shift. You might not even see it at first. But once your vibration changes, your timeline begins to tilt. Your field reorganizes. And slowly, the world starts reflecting it. The key is not to revert. Don't panic when results take time to appear. Because the 3D world moves through time, the quantum field does not. It responds instantly to energy. Your senses just take a moment to catch up. That's why faith isn't blind, it's vibrational stability. When you hold alignment even when nothing seems to change, you tell the universe, "This is who I am now." And the field listens. That's how seeds of new reality sprout. First underground, then everywhere. When your heart and brain vibrate together in harmony, your electromagnetic field becomes powerful, clear, and precise. The field always mirrors the strongest, most coherent signal. So when your heart says, "I already have it," and your mind agrees, collapse happens. Surrender isn't giving up, it's giving in to alignment. Abraham Hicks calls this the receptive mode, the space of readiness, openness, and knowing. And in that knowing, everything begins to flow. You might not see the instant the shift occurs, but you'll feel it. A quiet peace, a sudden clarity, a joy without reason. That's the echo of your new timeline locking in. Stay there. Don't reach for proof. Don't fall back to old vibration. Hold your frequency, the world will adjust. Because manifestation isn't about creating something new. It's about revealing something true. The universe isn't testing or withholding, it's simply responding. The field doesn't check your worthiness, it reads your vibration. You may ask for abundance, but if you radiate lack, it mirrors lack. You may affirm love, but if you vibrate fear, it reflects fear. It's not personal, it's vibrational law. So stop trying to change the mirror. Change the energy that's being reflected. Your reality shifts the moment you do. Observe your emotions. Notice your habitual vibration, because that's your true signal. And remember, the field is neutral. If it doesn't judge, it also doesn't limit. There are no energetic gatekeepers, only energetic alignments. And you can rewrite them at any moment. With every thought, every breath, every belief, you're sending a signal into the field saying, "This is who I am." And the universe replies, "As you wish." So here's the invitation. Stop reacting. Start radiating. Stop begging. Start broadcasting. Stop waiting. Start embodying. Because the field is already listening. If this message resonates, write below, "I am choosing what to see." Let that sentence be your vibrational declaration, your signal of readiness. Because manifestation isn't about intensity, it's about coherence. Not about effort, but energetic alignment. The field doesn't reward struggle, it amplifies precision. When your thoughts, emotions, and identity vibrate as one, your signal becomes magnetic. And what's yours flows effortlessly. You don't need to manifest harder. You need to remember deeper. Because your future isn't waiting for you. It's waiting for your coherence. And once you align, the quantum shift is inevitable. Silent, subtle, profound. Be coherent. Be aligned. Be the frequency. The field is already listening. The only question is, what are you broadcasting?